Twisted this feeling, walked out of shame. So tired in revealing the moves that I made. And I know, yes I know, but is this real? And I know, yes I know, but is this real?
Excuse me.
Freedom of concept would drive me insane. Patched about the bone, and I know, yes I know, but is this real? And I know, yes I know, but is this real? Twisted this feeling, oh, and I know, yes I know, but is this real? And I know, yes I know, but is this real?
All right. Hello. Good evening. Hey. It is late as hell. Hi. All right, guys. So I wanted to come and talk about curses for a little while. Because I've been dealing with curses for like the past 3 years of my life. Removing curses from people, removing hexes. And the thing of it is that you've got to be worth something at the base of yourself to even be a victim to a curse, because in order for whatever that is to want to carry out the hex, it's got to have something to feed upon. So everybody is worth something, right? And so the one thing that I've noticed is that a hex is a hex, and when you just remove it, it's probably like the best thing that you can do is just to remove it, just to let you guys know. As a practitioner, I can tell you that a large percentage of people walk around with curses on them. Some people, several at one time. And what it does is it takes and it takes, and it depends on how bad it is. Depends on how bad it is. So that's something that I deal with all the time. I deal with demonic entities. I deal with spirits. I deal with spirits all the time. That's what I do. I do it for a living. And what I can tell you is that perception is everything. So when I work with a client, like if you're a client of mine and you've got like a really, really deep hex on you, and you're just really, really negative in your thinking, and you're really, really scared and out there, what I do is I dig deep into your psyche and I remove that. That's what I do. So right now, guys, let me just show you guys my altar real quick. I've been sitting here in the dark. I'm doing a cleanse on myself, actually. And here is that candle. And I noticed that the candle has a decent flame on it. You can see it. But it's not a really strong flame. So what it is it's working on my crown chakra. And this candle, I actually had to work with it. I had to get rid of some wax on it. And yeah, like I always end up doing a cleanse in December. And then we're going into the new year. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the problems, those are going to be things of the past. A lot of the stupid fears that we have, which poverty is number one. Poverty would be number one, and then not having the ability to heal. Yeah. So I've got this, and then and then I've also got this black candle going as well. And I even forget what this one was about, which is actually a good thing sometimes. Yeah, it's about my energy. People not being able to use my energy. That's what this one is about. People not being able to use my energy. And this one has a really strong flame on it. So what's weird, yeah, I've got a couple of other things on there that's client work. I am constantly doing work for clients. Um, so when it comes to curses, you just have to remove it. And then also you have to make sure that you give yourself a lot of protection. And for me, a curse, I'm beyond curses at this point. I do so many curse removals for people, it's just ridiculous. There is like literally, there's no curse that I can't shake. I've been through them all. Biblical curses, Santeria, African voodoo, Haitian. It's all blah. Yeah. Well, you know what? When you think about curses, what I want you to know is that curses are very, very interesting because they're either generational. And if you got a generational hex on you, you got to get it removed, and it's just all it is to it. It's the truth. If you know somebody that knows how to remove it, which I am one of those people, hello. I have people that come to me all the time, guys. People come to me and I do rituals on people all the time. You just send me your picture, your date of birth, and I do the work on you. And sometimes I don't even need your picture. I don't always have people send a picture. Sometimes we just, the work gets done. So, yeah. But there's a lot of people that do curses. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, when it comes to removing her curses off of people, it's something that I do full time for a living. That is mainly the work that I do. I do a lot of court case work as well, but I also do a lot of hex removals. And a lot of times, if you need court case work, then that means that you got some kind of hex on you. So, herbs is one of the biggest things that I use in hex removals and hexes. Would be the herbs. Beth root. Okay. It's one of the herbs that I use in hex removals. All of a sudden, this candle started sizzling, y'all. I don't know what that was about. Herbs are a very potent part of removing hexes. There's a lot of people that they just say that, there's some people that are out here and they're like, oh, well, you're going to need something more than traditional magic. And I've got the hardcore shit. But to be honest with you, what I use for hex removals is herbs. Okay. Herbs is going to be a very potent part. Some of the herbs that I use, fennel, definitely sulfur powder, passion flower, lemongrass, Damania leaf, pennyroyal, um, hyssop. Hyssop is one of my favorite herbs, and then also angelica root. I am in my apothecary, and I just got done doing some work for a client, and I said, let me get my butt on here and talk a little bit about the crazy. So this angelica root, it has a really very deep maple syrupy. It smells just like maple syrup, angelica root. And this is what we use a lot in healing. A lot is this angelica root. But this is one that I use a lot in curse removals. Okay. I use this a lot in curse removals. Okay. And it's such a calming herb. Another herb that I like is vetiver. Vetiver and vetiver oil. I use a lot of herbs. So if I ever do a hex removal for you and I say, hey, I need you to send me about $30, I'm going to send you some herbs so that you can, you know, either bathe in them or either take them as a tea. I'll tell you what to do. So it just depends on the client. And I do that a lot because I can't really show you guys because I've got my stuff connected to here. But as you can see my herbs over there on that wall. I've got some there and then some, like there's a lot over on this wall right here. So I've done like a little tour of my apothecary, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. Oops. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this. And so this is where I work on a daily basis. This is where I do a lot of my video readings. This is where I do my readings. This is where I do my my rituals and stuff. So, and when it comes to curse removals, a lot of people don't really know what they're doing with that. Just to let you guys know, because I've seen even some of the most skilled practitioners out here being underneath some very deep curses and hexes. Okay. So, and some of them are very simple, you know, just as simple as, come on, an obsession curse. An obsession curse, that's one of the lower spell workings. Okay. You know, so I do very advanced levels of magic, and like right now I've got some very high level clients with some really high level stuff. So that's what I deal with, people that are coming from all works of life, and I don't reveal my clients. I don't talk about that. You know, and so yeah, so my clients' information and you guys' confidentiality is everything to me. That's the one thing about me, is that I am confidential. You don't have to ever worry about your business being put out on Front Street. I'm just like I was licensed in real estate, and you know what, realtors are very important people, because they can potentially sell a house to somebody very famous or somebody that may have, and their confidentiality is very important. So for me, that's the way that I am. I just, you know, I'm not the type of person that would be petty enough to chase after, you know, either fame or money or something. I'm just not. I'm the type of person that I'm definitely bondable. You see what I'm saying? And so that's very valuable for somebody like myself. And so I just don't do that. So when you work with me, Because, and why would I need to? Why would I need to do my clients greasy? My clients literally pay me thousands of dollars. Literally, I make a lot of money at what I do. And the reason why I make the money that I do is because I do a lot for people. I deserve it. I deserve it. I do. I deserve it. You cannot put the spiritual energy. Thank you so much, Queen Portia. You can't put the spiritual energy that I sacrifice. You can't put a price on that. I'm priceless. So literally, there's literally no level. There's no amount of money. Like, you could pay me millions, and I would still have to deal with the same shit that I'm dealing with your spell work. So it's, you know what I mean? It's not really about the money, but I've got to be able to live. So anyway, yeah, I'm offering some deep discounts on my spell work right now, though, and I always do that around the holidays. So one more day and the flash sale will be over. So you guys have one more day to take advantage of the flash sale. And now my spell workings are going to be on sale up until the New Year's. So there will be different sales and different things that I'll be doing. And so yeah. So removing curses, it's not the easiest thing. But you know what? Even those of us, let me tell y'all the secret about this whole thing. Let's say you came to me, you said, Jamila, I want to make 100 grand this year, and I'm going to pay you $5,000. Or you go further and pay me $10,000 so that we could manifest you 100,000. So if you pay me 10 grand, I could manifest you 100,000. That's just the way that it is. That's the way that money works. If you pay me 10,000, I would cast a spell for you. You would manifest a grand. I'm sorry, 100 grand. Okay, you would, guarantee. Now, most people, it depends on where you're at and how quickly you're able to do that. But let's say that you did that, and then here's the thing about it. I'm going to have to get through an entire blockage for a lot of you. So a lot of you, I'm not going to say, oh, well, just pay me for the money spell. No, I'm going to say, hey, look, I don't care how many fucking money spells I do. You got this hex on you, and it's a blockage, and I need to remove it. And my hex removal start at 500. Now, right now, you can get a hex removal. You can get 30% off of my hex removals because, but other than that, I charge starting at 500, and depending on what you got going on, because people's hexes manifest in different ways. A hex can manifest as health problems. Unfortunately, I know y'all like, what? Jamila, health problems? Yeah. And then there's some hexes that can manifest as legal troubles. So then you got yourself a legal problem. And so then it's got to go, well, then now I've got to do the legal. I got to take the legal issue off of you. Okay. As well as, so it starts to expand. And if you don't see the moment that that hex gets put on you, then, because I remove hexes from myself. Guess how often I remove hexes from myself? Every day. I remove hexes from myself daily. And I have to. And the reason why is because of the extra people that I'm dealing with, depending on what's going on with my family, depending on this and that. And I just recently removed the generational hex from my family. And so, I'm just waiting for the results to fully manifest from that. But also, there was a hex that was placed upon my job. So that stuff comes up, So in between me removing hexes from other people and removing, guys, I'm always busy. I'm always busy. I'm always busy. You know what I mean? So I don't really have a lot of time to just spend a lot of time on that. But like I said, I'm going to do like some more readings. I got the Leo reading just went up. I'm going to do the Virgo reading. And we're going to get this shit popping because we're going to have a wonderful year next year. For all of the sensitive people like me, you guys are going to have a wonderful year because I've been removing hexes and curses from myself, and I've also been removing it from others. And it's just like this totality of amazing energy. And then especially with it being the holiday season. So we got a lot of stuff popping off and a lot of beautiful things happening right now. Okay. I knew it would, Queen Portia. I knew it would. Queen Portia said I knew it. So yeah, I've been sitting over here doing readings and stuff. And earlier today, I was kind of pissing away some of the day or whatever. But today is Sunday. And I've just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? This candle has been sizzling and popping. This one right here has been sizzling and popping. So, did you guys pick up on the Illuminati symbolism of my newest intro for my 2019 videos? Y'all know I always do a special intro for the yearly videos. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my little Illuminati symbolism in there. All right, guys, hold on. I'll be back. In the month of November. So I feel like in November, I feel like this was where there was yes. Thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you. We got 11 people watching the premiere. Hello, hey. Hello, Leo. This is Jamila, and I'm here to do your 2019 full yearly reading for January through December of 2019, and then also we're going to do a recap. So the Libras are about to have a really good year. Now, I wasn't planning on watching the whole thing, guys, but I just wanted you guys to look at the beginning. So as far as like with the intro, so that blue light is obviously me, right? And I'm leaping into the new year. Okay, so let's watch that again, y'all. At my intro. So I'm that blue light right there. So yeah, y'all notice the Illuminati symbolism. Good, Rainbow Pad Tarot, absolutely. Yeah, I actually did the same thing to myself, guys. I did the same thing to myself. I actually did a cleansing on myself. And yeah, and I did something for the stress and just eliminating that from my life. And so whenever I move out of here, I'm not going to dare tell anybody where the fuck I live. I'm not like none of these weird people online and all that shit. And I'm going to be able to heal, you know. But other than that, I've been feeling pretty good about everything, you know. And so the new year is going to be here so fucking soon. So fucking soon, like in less than 3 weeks. And so I'm just getting my rituals ready. You know, and I'm doing like a group ritual as well. So if you guys want to leap into the new year, so the symbolism of my intro is that I am the blue beam of light, like showing you the way or showing you the path. You know how like if you were lost in the wilderness, sometimes spirituality can be like being lost in the wilderness and you don't really know how to see your way out. So I would be that thought process in your head, in your subconscious, that would lead you to whatever. That would lead you to safety. That's me. So I said, let me get this. And I hope that you guys liked it. Like, what did you guys think of that? Thank you. Thank you. I go through this one place. I'm not going to say where. To get my intros and stuff. And so it's just like a template is basically all it is. So yeah, I thought it was so cute. I like stuff like that. I like to see joy and happiness on people's faces. Like I like to make people happy. I like to be around happy people. Just the way that I am. And I love life. So yeah. Yeah. By you helping remove hexes from others, it only entails those hex senders trying to block you, helping them pray. Yeah, exactly. And I've dealt with some pretty crazy shit. Like my back room is like a graveyard for the work that I've done. So this house in a lot of ways is kind of perfect for me, but until I move, because I've got like all of these beef tongue jars back there, guys. It's like I got a hoodoo room back there. I got a hoodoo room back there. And it's freezing back there right now. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but the South right now, guys. I love being in the South right now. So yeah, it's back there in that room. And when I get my house and everything, I'm gonna have like a room for all of my, stuff, spiritual stuff. But yeah, I got like all these jars back there, these pickled beef tongues and stuff back there. It's pretty fucking amazing, you know. But I love being a high priestess. It's who I am. It's who I've always been meant to be. I've been many things. I've been a customer service rep. I've been a dispatcher. I've been, I've thought about being a teacher. I used to want to be a pediatrician, but and I'd love to get one of those things that you can make your own essential oils. And so I want to expand my little office area here and just have it, to where I just have many, many things to explore, because I am very witchy / scientific. Okay. So yeah. And I enjoy what I do a whole lot. Like, for example, I've got this not cactus. I was about to say cactus, aloe vera. And for some reason, I don't know why, but it's like I need to repot it or something. I need to repot this. My cat was trying to tear up my plant, y'all. I have the most beautiful plant. And my little Zeusy was trying to tear that sucker up. So I've got this aloe vera plant right here. And this is really, really good for getting rid of bad energy. So this one is really down in there very good. You see that? That's a beautiful plant, isn't that? Yeah. So, but this part of it fell down. So I've got to re-earth this down in here so that it can get roots. And so the way that you do that, because this will grow roots. Or I could put this in like a it really is. So I'm going to put this down in here. And guys, I am constantly doing stuff like this, and pretty soon I'll be making candles again. So you guys will be able to buy handmade candles from me. Okay, so there's that. And so I'm gonna water this. And the soil is still very moist, like on both. I just ordered 2 plants from Walmart.com. Like, dude, I love these plants that I ordered from there. So they're really good. And I've got them on my Shiva altar. Aloe vera is really good. I am very frugal. But you know what? I think I paid like maybe, let me show y'all this plant that I got, y'all. Oh shit. Y'all see it? And it smells amazing. Like when I took it out the box, I was like, oh my God. And I need to put it over there by my fish tank, to be honest with you, because you guys know I got a fish tank as well. So yeah. Yeah, I love the aloe plant as well. It's very, it just, I don't know, it brings a lot of calm for me. So yeah, guys, I've just been over here getting rituals done and stuff, and you know, chilling. I simply love the aloe plants on over there. Yeah, I got a plant, and Zeus has been trying to kill that damn plant. I swear to you, he has been trying to kill it. So yeah, but as far as like with a lot of the medicinal herbs that I have, these herbs will cure you and heal you of curses and diseases. So I'm not a naturopath doctor, but I will tell you that I have helped a lot of people with a lot of stuff that they have had. So in particular, if you are in the US, you can contact me, and I do like certain recipes and stuff. And then I also do potions and stuff. I do individualized potions for people. And curses and herbs and removing curses is very powerful in removing curses. And that's one of the many ways that I help people. One of my favorites is this, and I ordered extra stock of this stuff. This is called calendula. Some people I've heard pronounce it calendula, but I pronounce it calendula. And so if you ever are depressed or need to pick me up, just holding it in my hand, I can feel heat coming from the flowers. This is some amazing stuff right here. Just holding it in my hands feels powerful. And this is one of my main ingredients in my love work and my healing work. So when I deal with lovers and couples, I deal with a lot of healing energy when I'm dealing with lovers and couples. So I use a lot of calendula in my love work, as well as other stuff. I've got the hibiscus flowers. Um, and I wish I would have done this one from my phone, because I'd like to come and talk to you guys about some of these herbs. And I, strive to keep a really, really good, supply of herbs. I have a huge supply of herbs. Um, I mean, I've seen people with bigger herbs. You're welcome. Yeah, you guys are actually in my office right now. So this is where it all happens. So I've got some hibiscus flower. This is some of my favorite. I can open this up. So this is really, really good. I love hibiscus. That's what it looks like. And I like to drink this in a tea. I always use this in my love potions. So I do make love potions for people. I do. Love potions, healing potions. Yeah, and you know what? I make potions for people that they can drink. You can drink it. It's edible. It's not going to kill you. It's basically it's gonna have an intent for a certain desire that you want to be like an outcome. So I really enjoy doing stuff like that for people. And you know, I can really have clients in person, having all of my herbs like this just readily available. It's encouraged me to want to start seeing clients in person. But that's going to be whenever I get my stuff set up in my shop, because and then also the metaphysical spa. So I want to have a spa, and I'm actually going to start doing the the financing and getting everything set up to get my metaphysical spa set up next year. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And so yeah, I've got a lot of different herbs and stuff that I use. I drink these herbs. I use these herbs also in my spell workings. I burn them. And there's a lot of different ways of using herbs. And I know a lot of people have been asking me, what is up with your classes or whatever? And I do so much spell work for people. I do a lot of spell work for people. A lot. I'm constantly doing spell work for people. Constantly doing cleanses, healings, hex removals, unblockings. So yeah. Hey, Karina. Anyway, I'm going to have some potions that are going to come out. I've noticed that quite a few of the witches on here are selling potions. And some of them are calling them elixirs, potions, different stuff. So I don't know. All I know is that for me, I do a lot of healing work with the herbs and stuff. So, for example, another one of my favorite herbs is motherwort. So, this is what motherwort looks like. And this is for people that are dealing with unrequited love or people that are dealing with heartbreak or heartache. So, yeah, there's motherwort right there. And so I work with these herbs. I use them in my bath products because and that's why I actually, guys, years ago I was making this oatmeal, like facial stuff out of oatmeal, and I'm going to start doing that stuff again, but only I'm going to perfect it. But I was actually doing I was selling these bath products and stuff, cleansing products. So I am going to have like certain things, serums, elixirs, things, lotions, potions, and stuff. What is a good job? What is good for job and career? I'm so stuck and can't move. Love is dead too for a year. Huge heartache, but almost all healed. You mean what is good for a job? So you mean what is your life purpose? Is that what you're saying? Because I feel like a lot of people, if you're trying to figure out, what you want to do, I feel like you're trying to figure out what your life purpose is. So everybody has their different divine purposes. And that's a very, very heavy question. Maybe I'll throw the cards for you. So, red clover. Hold on a minute. Hold on. What is it, honey? Okay, honey. Well, I mean, ain't it another one in there? It's not in there. Well, then make some Kool-Aid or something. We can make some Kool-Aid or something. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. Red clover. So let me show you guys red clover. Red clover is the herb that brings you good luck. Kool-Aid. I just got some new. Kool-Aid. Okay, honey, okay. I just got some new red clover. It smells good. Red clover is really, really good. This is the herb that I would use for if I were manifesting a job for you or if I were manifesting money for you. So I would definitely use red clover. Red clover, golden seal, lavender, chamomile is really good for money. Calendula is really good for money. Vervain and vertivert. I've got some vervain and some vertivert because what that does is it protects you from people stealing from you. And then, so there's a couple of other ones, but yeah, those are the ones that I would go to. Rosemary. Rosemary would be good, and thyme would be good for money manifestation. Yarrow root. Maybe even, oh, cinnamon. Cinnamon is good for money. Yeah. So those things have never failed me. Anyway, guys, just to remind you, my readings are on sale and the consultations are on sale for $50 right now.
Mama, put him out. That one eat. No.
So you guys can reach me. The link to my website is below. I'm gonna be.
Mom, forgot chocolate.
Okay, baby. This is my little boy, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat dinner and everything. I hope you guys have a good night. It's actually Monday, early Monday morning, and it's like really late. So I'm getting ready to get ready for bed, probably. Y'all have a wonderful evening. So anyway, that's one of the main things that I work with when it comes to curses. Another thing though, eye bright powder is really, really good. I need to find that. I actually have some, and it's somewhere in this freaking house, or I'll probably need to order some more, and I'll be ordering some soon. Some eye bright powder. So that's another really, really good, really, really good one. Oh Lord. So anyway, if you guys need me, any spiritual advice, you guys know where to reach me. I am just to let you guys know, I am trying to get everybody taken care of prior to the full moon. I would prefer to do that so that way I can take the time, like from about the 21st until the New Year's. I'm going to be working on the Leap Forward campaign. So if you guys want any spell work, it's best for you to, because I want to get everybody's rituals and stuff done and out of the way. Or not out of the way, just get everybody done. And so that we can focus on the Leap Forward campaign that I'm going to be working on, and the ritual, the 100+ candle ritual that I'm going to be doing for the new year. So I'm going to be doing a huge ritual for the new year. I want to use 100 candles, and the 100 candles is energy, power. So I'll be working with a lot of energy and power that evening. And so if you guys want to get in on that, because, you know, I mean, I'm going to reap the benefits anyway from doing the ritual myself. But I'd rather do it that way. That way I can take about a week off. Okay. I want to be able to take some time off the end of this month. So I want to get everybody's stuff in by the 22nd, which is in 12 days. And then I'm going on vacation. But I'm going to go on a vacation that is going to take us to paradise. Like, I'm going to be working on that ritual, and that's going to be like that ritual that I'm doing. It's not going to be work. It's going to be pleasure. It's going to be happiness. It's going to be joy. So that's why, yeah. What is good to bring love to you for someone to call you and be interested in you? There's many, many different herbs that you can use for that. That really depends on the person. That really depends on the person. Depends on what type of person you're dealing with and the person. It does. So, yeah, depends on the person. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get the Virgo reading done for the evening, and then I'm going to call it a night. So, happy Monday to you guys. Love and light. Okay. And if you guys need me, you know where to reach me. Again, spell work is going to be on sale until the end of this year. So up to 40% off. Okay. So you can get like 30% off of my hex removals. And don't go into the new year with a hex on you. Don't do that. I'm keeping myself very, very clean. That's why I said a week before you guys want your work done, because other than that, I'm going to be focused on the new year, the ritual for the new year, because, you know, and that's going to be all week long. Okay. All right. Hey, Yo-Yo, the Queen Coley. Hello. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening, you guys. Love and light to you guys. Let's do a little bit of music as we go out. Hey, cut it out. Stop. Get that.
Do you always trust?
Can you get that ball? Can you pass that to me? Thank you.
Special knowledge holds true. Bears believing. I turned around and the water was closing all around like a glove, like the love that had finally found me.
Come in today and get everything.
Drove me through the mountains, through the crystal like a clear water fountain. You drove me like a magnet to the sea, to the sea, to the sea, yeah. How the faces of love change, turning the pages, and I have changed all but you. You remain ageless. I turned around and the water was closing all around like a glove, like the love that had finally found me. And I knew in the crystalline knowledge of you. Drove me through the mountains, through the crystal like a clear water fountain.